Alright, good morning everyone. Today is a big day. Well, I guess this whole week's been a big week, but so today we're going to Majestic Motorsports to go ahead and get all of our AN fittings and fuel lines. We took this morning to draw up a scheme of exactly what we need, going from the fuel cell through the pre-fuel fuel filter into the pump, out of the post filter. I'll show you the diagram right here, but it took us like 30 minutes to get all the measurements and all that. It's kind of confusing, but basically we're running both 10 fittings, or negative 10 AN fittings out of here. It's just, yeah, you guys get the gist. I don't really want to explain all of it. There's a lot to get into, but we're gonna go ahead and bring my fuel pump with my post and pre-filter, fuel pressure regulator in here, all from Magna Fuel. My whole fuel setup is basically all Magna Fuel, besides my injectors, I guess, and my fuel rails. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get to freaking Majestic Motorsports and go ahead and get all my fuel stuff. So we'll see you there. Peace. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Alrighty, so we're here in Majestics, and they luckily had most of the fittings we needed. There's 2 or 3 we have to still order, but going with Red Horse Performance. So we're just going through. We picked out everything we needed off the diagram. We brought in the fuel filter and pump and the regulator. I got this one by accident online, so that's whatever. We got an extra one, but we got hose, and now we're getting checked out over here. All right, everyone, we just got back from the store, from Majestic Motorsports, and the bill was a little more expensive than I thought, so we're gonna be on some serious budget. Yeah, serious budget. So that's why for lunch, I'm heating up some ramen noodles. Sam's.
These are $15 for this whole thing. 12 people serving.
So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all all the fittings we got, because I didn't realize how many fittings we need to run a return style fuel system. It was pretty freaking expensive, but
so all in all, with your fittings and lines and your fuel pump and your fuel filters, how much did that cost? And the tank.
A lot. So we'll give you a whole rundown of how much I paid for my whole fuel system. We'll go through the whole fuel system and tell you how much all that costs. Make sure you save enough money for your fuel system, because I wasn't expecting this one, but we got it, so we're good.
But first we're gonna we're gonna button everything up on the turbo, the feed.
Tear some of the hot side off though.
Yeah, take some of the hot side off, because there's a bunch of lines and everything touching the hot side. We wrapped it, but on mine I wrapped it, but it was still kind of burning it up a little bit. So it's all like the power steering stuff. So we're just gonna take all that off and see how we can relocate all that stuff, so it'll be out of the way and it won't burn anything. And then put everything back on, button up the turbo, button up the drain, oil drain,
intercooler,
and
intercooler.
Yeah, and then button up the intercooler. Well, you'll see all that. We'll go step by step. We'll cut and talk about it.
All right, we're gonna eat and then we're gonna get to it. Peace.
All right, so while he replaces that strut for a new one, I want to go ahead and take some of the hot side off. So all these lines and everything won't be touching, and the power steering lines and all that will be moved. Like this one right here, it's really on there for on the downpipe, so probably gonna take that off and try to relocate it somewhere.
Alright, so I just got that old strut out. That's the new one. Now with this UPR coilover kit, I gotta just install on the new strut.
Alright, so I already took off that mid pipe. Now I just gotta take off the down pipe and then move all this stuff. And
now I'm installing the UPR coilover kit onto the new strut. So self-explanatory. This just drops right on there. Most of it on there like that. I gotta put this cap back on though. So I'm gonna hammer this cap back on and install it in the car. Struts installed. Easy day. So now we're gonna finish up this hot side, putting a power steering line back in.
Alright, so moved around all the lines and stuff. Now it's pretty easy to put on there. So yeah, it almost fell on me. It's so easy. It's not touching anything or anything. Right now it's holding it up, but once we put the turbo on, this is gonna go up and it's not gonna be touching that. And then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this on, and then zip tie what we can to what so it'll stay still. And we also put the oil feed line through, and we're also gonna put the oil drain on there once we get the turbo set up.
So all this hot side down beneath is done and won't get undone unless we have to. So now we're gonna go ahead and slap the turbo on and slap the downpipe on for good, and maybe put the mid pipe on. So we're gonna get to it. All right, so finally everything is bolted down for good. Downpipe's in for good. We even threw the mid pipe in, but we bolted down the turbo, as you can see there. You can't really see that other ones, but everything's bolted down. I gotta throw my wire band sensor in there, and then we'll mount the intercooler for good as well. But everything is done hot side wise for sure now. And the cold side, yep. Alrighty. Yeah, we just got these two bolts down here. That one and that one. We're gonna drill right here. Oh yeah, true. We'll probably grab the front bumper and make sure it fits with this big thing on there. But we're gonna get to it.
And he's cutting up the front bumper because we're mocking it up. It don't fit, so he's cutting it up.
Yeah, it doesn't fit, so hopefully what we just cut, it'll fit now. But if not, we'll just go ahead and hit it with the Dremel again. And then we just gotta put those two top bolts in.
Yeah. And then, so we're gonna put the boost controller right here, the electronic boost controller right here. There's already a bracket that I made somewhere over there. I think I just put that on top of it by accident. Yep, I sure did. Now it's stuck. Now I'm gonna have to respray paint that real quick. But we also started mocking up the fuel lines on the fuel rail. So this is gonna be 90, and I think it's 120. And the fuel pressure is gonna be sitting right there.
Alrighty, the intercooler is finally mounted. We got the bolts on top holding it, so we're all square there. We were also able to set up the boost controller, AEM boost controller. All we have to do is wire it in, these two wires right here. We made a bracket for that one. So we got all the hoses connected from the wastegate. I throw a zip tie on that one. But then we were also able to mount the fuel pressure regulator. We're just missing AN fitting for this side. But a very productive day to say the least. We got a bunch done, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get cracking on the fuel stuff. Yep. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next video. Peace.